Good afternoon, everybody. This is your boy D Mac. Let's talk. So, these free agencies going on, man. There's a lot of shakeups going on in the league right now. I just been kind of checking out what's been going on, and it's a trip to me. So, I guess LeBron, he said he wanted to try to get the old team back together and make something happen. Now you got Dwight Howard coming back to Los Angeles. You have Trevor Ariza coming to Los Angeles. You have Westbrook coming to Los Angeles, and there's a couple of more people. LA got a lot going on. They've been doing a whole lot in this offseason so far to rebuild that team back up to a certain standard, which I don't blame them because they should have never let a lot of those guys go. If they could have kept Rondo, I think they should have kept Rondo. But I think Westbrook can come in and definitely do more than enough. Only thing they're going to have to do is try to keep Westbrook's attitude in check. Yeah, Mr. Double Double, Mr. Triple Double. They're gonna have to learn how to keep his attitude in check and see if he's gonna be a good fit in LA with the rest of these guys to have the goal of winning the championship together. Which I think they have the team now. They have definitely have the personnel to do it now. And if they pick up a couple more pieces to kind of help out, because like I say, they went back and they got Dwight Howard back. So because we know how AD is, he's questionable a lot of the season with his health problems. But they're saying that AD is. He says he's going to go and play the five. This is going to be interesting to watch to see if he's going to do so. But that was definitely a good move for them to get them back in a place where they'll be in playoff contention as well as championship contention. So good job on that, LA. But now Boston, not Boston, but the Bulls. Let's talk about what the Bulls did. The Bulls just got DeMar DeRozan. All right, so they picked up DeMar DeRozan for 3 years for 85 million to go along with Lonzo in his 4 years at 85 million. And so I see they're trying to do some things in Chicago right now, and they're building up a squad that might just do some horrible things in that area. So all right, DeMar DeRozan. Everybody was saying that he would go to LA. Everybody was putting up signs with him in LA. They said, yeah, that would be a great fit and this and that. I don't think so. I think DeMar DeRozan being there with a young Lonzo who's willing to learn and who's willing to share the ball and who's really looking for somebody to put the ball in their hands first is a great fit for each other. And I think they're going to show the league a whole lot for as far as it goes when you have a point guard who is not selfish with the ball and who knows how to distribute it well. And we're going to see a different Chicago Bulls team this year coming up. The Pelicans, now they picked up, what's my boy, Devontae Graham. Yes, he's gone. He is gone from Charlotte. So that means that we have LaMelo. He's that guy. We don't have to worry about him switching with no Graham. We don't have to worry about Graham crying and belly aching about time and all of that. When he's just going to get in the game and choke anyway. We didn't. And this is one thing that all of this free agency and all of these acquisitions that's being made, I haven't heard a lot out of Charlotte. You hear 76ers, they picked up Drummond. Jeff Green, he went to Denver. And, there's so many different moves that's being made right now, but you haven't heard anything about Charlotte other than, let's see. Yeah, what did I just say? Devontae Graham just went to the Pelicans. So what did they get? What did Charlotte get from the Pelicans for Devontae Graham? Because that's going to be a telltale sign of what Charlotte is doing right now. They got Leangelo on the summer league, and that's just knock the rust off so we can actually get you on the roster, because if he's actually playing good enough, you already know that there's a spot on the daggone roster for Leangelo Ball. And so that can definitely be their two-man. That can definitely be their wingman, their shooter, their Klay Thompson right there. All we need you to do, post up right here and play defense. That's all they need from LiAngelo Ball, and that's exactly what he's played all his life. If they set him up for success, he's going to produce, and they're going to have success. But if they try to force him into a role that he does not play, then there's where they're going to have some issues. That's what they was having a problem with LaMelo at first, is because they was trying to bend LaMelo into the role that they wanted him to play, and they had to understand that you have to adapt to these younger guys in the game that they bring. The game of basketball in the NBA is no longer what it used to be. Okay, it's not all of that structured set everything anymore. And this is what we talk about when we say we're bringing the AAU into the NBA, is because these guys are not going to they have more of a run and gun style. It's faster, it's more think in the moment, and you have to seize the opportunity in the moment. And if you can't do that, then you're going to get left behind in this new system that's coming through for basketball. And so now you have so many different so many different acquisitions that's being made. And JaVale McGee, this is a guy that I definitely wanted to go to. I wanted JaVale to go to Charlotte, because I thought that JaVale McGee would definitely be a good mentor for these younger guys coming up. Guess where JaVale McGee is going? He's going to Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton has a big man who can gonna teach him up. So Phoenix Suns was listening when we was talking earlier this season about these young big men, having some of these older big men in their corner to mentor them and show them how to really be a good big man. So JaVale McGee going to the Phoenix Suns, dang man, I wish Charlotte could have got that, but I hope they got something else better in return for Devontae Graham. And then you have all of these others. I'm not even really going to go into them. I know Chris Paul, he signed another 4-year deal with Phoenix, which we thought that LeBron was going to try to get Chris Paul. Maybe they blocked that again because they vetoed it last time, saying he's stacking the team. But then they'll turn around and let him have a Russell Westbrook and a Dwight Howard and a couple of not DeMar DeRozan, but Trevor Ariza. So I'm not understanding the politics of that, but whatever. So Chris Paul's going back to Phoenix. Okay. Uh, Happy go lucky for them. But I want to go back to the Hornets because, like I said, they're not making a whole lot of moves during this free agency time. They're not making a lot of acquisitions and anything like that. They said Alex Caruso is also going to Chicago to be with Lonzo and DeMar DeRozan. So you have um, Caruso is definitely a defensive threat. That's who they put on. Who are they playing? That's who they put on LaMelo. That's the only person that they could put on LaMelo or any guard to try to get some type of containment. And Caruso is going to go to Chicago. He has something to prove there. He's got a lot left in his tank, and I think that's going to be a young up and coming team. And I'm going to love to see what Chicago has to bring this season coming up. But when you have the Hornets not making any moves and they still have enough money to in their cap to do some things and acquire some people, it makes me think that they're listening to what I was saying, man, and they're gonna go across seas and grab them a big man if they haven't developed Vernon Carey yet, because we still have Vernon Carey down there in their G League, who's been doing a great job in developing and all of that stuff. So maybe they're bringing him up. But either way it goes, we've got a lot of guys who are definitely going to shake up a lot of things. And these guys coming back from overseas from the Olympics, they're going to see their teams looking totally different. They got different members on their teams now, which I know they're used to that type of thing, but still, it's going to be just interesting to see what the league is going to do this year. So, yeah, man, let's keep an eye out on these squads. Um, Man, there's still so many picks to be made, and there's still so many deals that are going down. I'll just keep you posted on what all's going down. And once I find this list, let me see if I can find this list for everybody real quick. Yeah, Yeah, here it is right here, the NBA tracker. So I'm going to just see what type of rundown we got going so far. Um, Yeah, Chris Paul free agency rumors. Yeah. I'm not reading anybody else's sports story, but yeah, I'll go in and I'll do my own research and I'll get my own information and I'll come back and bring it to you guys my way, not the way that these guys on here is doing it because it's kind of lame and boring. But yeah, this is your boy D Mac. I just wanted to come in and put this bug in your ear. Why is Charlotte being so quiet when it's coming down to these free agency acquisitions? Y'all better keep an eye on Charlotte and what they're doing because you never know. They might just come out and be the next powerhouse and nobody even knew it. But yeah, this is your boy D Mac. You know what I say? Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.